All right, so I just landed in San Diego. Now the struggle is, where the hell is Odie? This new airport is sick, but it's just like one huge line. There's like no separation or anything, so I'm hoping I'll hear him before I see him. Yeah,
dude, bring it in. Yeah, I know you've been on a long trip.
Yo, what up, dude?
How you doing? My boy Mark.
I was expecting like a roar, like I was expecting to hear you before I saw you.
We're gonna drive that soon, but not here. This isn't the place.
Guys, this is the new whip. Odie picked up that Nissan.
Yes, sir. Looks nice. I like that. You have good taste.
Dude, I made a bet with my girlfriend that by the end of this trip, I'll make you buy a Rollie.
I don't know about that.
Or a watch.
Okay.
There it is. The new car, the new whip. Dude, this color is fire.
I don't know if you're ready.
Casa de Odie. Damn, dude. You like to get loose, huh?
Oh, that's my roommate.
Oh, yeah, sure. Got the setup. Where the affiliate magic happens. Dude, these are old school.
No.
What? No. Do you actually use these?
Look at it.
Oh yeah, they light up like rainbow color, right?
Yeah. It's a razor.
Yeah, like I can never do the old school like key.
Oh, like, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
It's for Fortnite.
How much Fortnite do you play? Be real. Be real with me. Mark, tell him.
A few hours.
We don't work as much as we play.
We actually don't.
We're getting exposed right now.
We don't work as much as you think we do.
Well, you front loaded all the work. It's called
exactly.
affiliate marketing,
passive
right?
Income, yeah, passive income. So
Here in my garage. Damn. So what did people say when you dropped out of UCLA?
that I was stupid and I made a mistake, and I would come back, you know, and luckily I haven't gone back in like 3 years, and I'm doing okay for myself.
The legendary. This or Five Guys?
I like both. They're different. I like both.
This looks like a lot more like fresh.
Yep.
Less
yep.
sloppy.
Yeah. I feel like Five Guys tastes better, but this is like, I don't know, it's drive-through. It's open late, like, I don't know.
Dude, we don't have drive-through anywhere in London. Like, the only drive-through we have is McDonald's.
I feel bad for you guys.
So guys, I've officially landed in San Diego now. You guys don't actually know why I'm here, so I thought I'd sit down with Odie and actually explain why I'm here. So what led up to kind of me coming out here?
Yeah, so for those who don't know me, my name's Odie. I go by ODI Productions on YouTube.
His link will be down below.
Thank you. I have a channel with about 125,000 subscribers, and all I teach is affiliate marketing. I'm big on online business and entrepreneurship, but my specific business model is being an affiliate marketer full-time that I've been doing for years now. And I've been lucky to make $1,000 a day profit for years from affiliate marketing, totally passive income. I love the business model. So as an affiliate, you know, I refer people to products and services that I absolutely love and I believe in. And I don't promote anything that I do not believe in. And I don't promote people that I don't believe in either. Now, Iman is one of those lucky few who I believe in. I saw his YouTube videos a while back. I think it was like over a year ago. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. So me and Iman have been talking for almost like over a year. And we get on the phone, you know, once every month, sometimes every 2 months. But we talk for about 2 hours every time we get on a call. Like, we exchanged a lot of ideas. Now, during these calls, I've learned about his programs and his trainings, such as Six Figure SMMA, which is an amazing, amazing program that has changed numerous lives. And he has crazy student success stories, and I just have been blown away by everything that this kid has done. So with that being said, I want to put his product, which is Six Figure SMMA, on a bigger scale and on a bigger platform. I want to expose my audience and anyone who I can connect with who could benefit from this business model. And I just want to show them just how cool of a person Iman is and how great the program is so that it can change someone's life. So anyways, that's why we're here. I flew Iman all the way from London, 11-hour flight to get here to San Diego, California, here in my living room so that we can work together on promoting this product. And that's what you're looking at on this board.
Yeah, so that is what led, that's how we built up our relationship. That's what actually led up to me sitting here right now. Somewhere around April, end of April, May, Odie was like, okay, dude, I'm seeing these success stories come out of Six Figure SMA. Obviously, I believe in you as a person. We're gonna make this happen. Obviously, my job, I'm the facilitator as an affiliate marketer. I just want to drive hordes and hordes of traffic your way, and let's do this thing. So what I thought I'd actually do is run you through some of the numbers coming into this affiliate. It's a joint venture, basically, coming into this joint venture. So we are promoting my program, Six Figure SMMA, my flagship program. And sort of the key numbers we're looking at, look, this is stuff that I'm going off of my own data after multi 5 figures spent in ad spend, after looking, having like dozens of thousands of people come through my auto webinar. And this is sort of like the key figures and the key numbers we're looking at. We're going for a 40% opt-in rate. That's sort of what we're thinking. I usually get, when I first started my auto webinar, I was getting an opt-in rate to my organic audience. I was getting an opt-in rate of 75%. Yeah. Ridiculous numbers. As I've gone into cold traffic and spent more and more money on cold traffic, that number's gone down to around 20-25%. So we're being quite realistic in saying 40% because his audience obviously freaking loves Odie. And if Odie tells them, hey, there's this amazing 90-minute free training, you should attend, more than likely they're going to do it. So we went 40% just to be sort of on the safe side. Yep. Then we have a 70% attendance rate. That's between the live, the actual, or the webinar they can attend straight away, and then there's also a replay. So 70% attendance between that. That's, I don't think that figure is really going to waver. Then we come down to the key stat, which is a 5% conversion. So we're going off of 5% conversion. I've had webinars before where I've hit 15-20% conversion, and that's a live webinar. My current webinar converts at around 3.5%. But once again, keep in mind that's cold traffic, or a lot of it is cold traffic. So these are kind of the key stats we're going at. We'll be honest, we're not entirely certain that we're gonna hit these numbers. To be honest, like that 5% conversion could be a 10% conversion, right? Because I'm actually running a 1-week special offer. By the time you've seen this, it would have already been done, but we're running just for his audience. Like I don't ever do discounts or promotions or anything like that for Six Figure SMA because quite frankly, I've had quite a few like very prolific 7- and 8-figure sort of online info product marketers shout at me telling me that Six Figure SMA needs to be a 2K product. So I'm giving his audience an offer, and we're hoping that that's an offer as in I'm giving them an extra, quite a big bonus. So I'm hoping that would crank up that conversion rate quite a bit. So I'll be honest, we're not entirely certain on these numbers, but we're just kind of fucking winging it and hoping for the best. Now this is my kind of role, is making sure that these numbers are in place, making sure that the funnel is fully functioning, making sure that the product is better than anything else on the market, the testimonials are better than anything else on the market, etc., as well as I'm going to be setting up some. We're setting up some retargeting campaigns for the week. We also set up some pre-roll ads for the week to drive more of this, which is really Odie's job and responsibility, which is the traffic. Now, with these numbers, if we get 1,000 clicks, we're predicting that we'll do around $14,000 in revenue. If we hit 5,000 clicks, we're predicting $70,000 in revenue. 10,000 clicks, $140,000 in revenue, and 20,000 clicks, $280,000 in revenue. Now, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. I genuinely don't see why within the space of week to 2 weeks we can't hit this $280,000 mark. 20,000 clicks. He has 125,000 YouTube subscribers. We're running pre-roll ads straight to his YouTube subscribers and people who have watched some of his YouTube videos, as well as he's got a list of 25,000 people who have actually enrolled in his free affiliate marketing program. So we're running retargeting campaigns to them to invite them out to the webinar, as well as we just did a 3-part YouTube series. We're also doing some email blasts. I'm writing the email copy for that. We're hitting it at a bunch of different angles and very systematic. So I don't actually see why we couldn't hit 20,000 clicks. That said, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face, and these numbers could be entirely off. So that's why I'm here. Basically, my goal and my intention coming here was, for me personally, was to do $100,000 revenue in the space of 14 days. Now Odie is very much about like a long, sort of like he's more about the slow burn. So he's doing a lot in terms of optimization for his YouTube SEO stuff, as well as his ads, to make sure that this thing is running for 6-12 months. Like, to be honest, Sam Ovens, I'm sure most of you guys know Sam Ovens, and Ty Lopez, they did an affiliate, a JV, and literally for I think like 8 to 12 months, Sam Ovens was making $1 million a month off of Ty Lopez's JV, right? I don't think we're gonna be making $1 million a month for the next 12 months, but I don't see why we wouldn't do $30,000 to $50,000 a month for the next 12 months, right? In terms of revenue. So guys, that is actually why I'm here. Also, I'm here just to freaking meet the dude, because like, we have like a long distance relationship. Like, we'll talk like once a month, but when we talk for like 2-3 hours about everything about like spirituality to business to the industry to like, taking things to a much bigger level, how we can give back, and how we can really set ourselves apart from some of the other people in the space.
For sure.
We talk quite a bit. So another reason was actually to come out here and meet the dude finally.
Oh, thank you.
So now we are off to go. Are we gonna go eat?
Yeah,
or
we're going to the beach. We're going to eat and go to the beach.
Okay, so we're gonna eat, go to the beach. We're gonna hang out with your friend Ross. And take you guys along with me. All right, awesome.
Right. Sweet.
Dope.
Damn, and then but we're ready. So if you're down to meet up like soonish, then.
All right, which one are we taking? How do you even make the decision? Like, it's just.
I mean, if we're going to the beach, then we're taking the beach car, which is the Porsche.
With the Porsche, okay.
The Lambo's a little too much.
All right, we're taking the sensible car today.
600 horsepower.
The 600 horsepower sensible car. Born in the USA. All right, so this is Ross.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
You want to tell them what San Diego life is like?
Okay, so here's San Diego life. If you have a dope car and dope shoes and you go to a dope beach, which we're going to right now, you can do whatever you want here, pretty much.
How many of those things do you have?
I have 20 pairs of Nikes right now. That's low key. That's like
Crip check.
No, you can't show them these, bro. No, not these ones. Last night you could have showed them those ones, bro. But anyways, so right now we're going to La Jolla Shores. If you've been in San Diego, this is like one of the top beaches here. And Iman's about to fall in love right now, guys. You're not gonna see him in the UK again. I'm sorry. I tried, but sorry, not sorry, guys. So welcome to San Diego.
And this is like some Baywatch shit.
Yeah.
Born in the USA.
Look at that towel though, man.
Man, I gotta say, America is like, this is only my second time here, but this is my first time on the West Coast. And like, I feel as though this is like the culmination of every single prank video I've ever seen. Every single like, you know what this beach reminds me of? Have you ever seen like Big Mama 2? Where she's like running on the beach, slow motion. Yep. This reminds me of that. This reminds me of like every single American film I've actually seen though.
Oh, they hit the spike balls.
Oh my god. All done with the beach, all done with spike ball. Thanks for that introduction to America.
You're welcome.
Now we're off to, where are we off to?
We're going to Burger Lounge.
Burger Lounge. Ross, you ever been there before?
I have not been there, surprisingly, but we're gonna be going together. Let's go.
All right. So yeah, dude, I mean, honestly, like, it feels as if I moved here, I'd just smoke pot and do nothing. Like, I don't even like to smoke pot. It feels as if I moved here, I just like, I just chill. This is like a vibe, like, especially because you got like, you live here, Kevin David lives here. Is there anyone else that like?
There's a few people in SoCal, like up north a little bit.
Yeah, just like in the overall like area, like you guys are all around here, and it just seems like crank out your work in the morning, and then in the evenings you all just like fucking chill.
Yeah, just enjoy it. Yeah, I mean.
And there it is.
Woo! Sounds fire.
It sounds like good right now.
Man, that hibiscus.
Oh boys.
Look at that DB11. Alright, so a lot of people ask me why I don't have a car yet. Well, December the lease is up on my place in London, and I'm off to Bali for 2 months, and then after Bali, probably going to like fucking like Prague or Budapest for 3 months, just like total life, or Norway, and like some cabin. just total isolation for like 3 months. So I'll be back in London like next summer or something like that. So when I come back to London next summer, it's between the DB11, the Jaguar SVR, if I'm being a bit more sensible price-wise, or the McLaren 570S Spider. And all of them would be, well, I mean, actually they just released a DB11 Spider, so all 3 of them would be the Spider model, because London's,
Why not?
Yeah, like why wouldn't you? Damn. Buddy, what's this, grass-fed?
Yes, sir. Grass-fed beef.
fire.
Only the best.
Shout out to OE Productions, baby.
Oh, dang.
Where's the Lambo?
Oh, he has another garage. It's in the back.
Alright guys, so whenever I'm on my YouTube, I always get this ad from this ninja dude, this ninja something. What was his name?
That lifestyle ninja.
Something like that. Anyways, apparently Odie and him are friends or something like that. I don't know why, but no, I'm fucking with you guys. We're here at Kevin David's house, so yeah, never met the dude, but apparently he has he has a bridge. Oh man, I can already tell I'm gonna like this dude. Damn. Casa de Ninja. So we chilled at Kev's for like, what was that, like 2 hours? 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
That was a while. Now we're off to get some acai bowls. Your Porsche's looking beautiful in that light, you. Oh my god. Is that the daily driver?
Oh, it turned red.
Ooh, red.
Oh dang.
Oh, dang.
Dude, I can't keep up with this, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, he's trying to race us.
Is that twin turbo? He's actually trying to lose us.
You see, Katrina needs social media marketing. Katrina needs someone to run her Facebook ads for her. You see, potential clients are everywhere. You just gotta look at people who are advertising like absolute fucking idiots and just poach them as clients. Rather than the money going to the billboard companies, they can go to you. CVS. Yeah, dude, out in the UK we have it's called Boots. We don't have a CVS. So I got sunburn, which I wasn't expecting. I didn't even bring like any sunscreen or anything to San Diego. I wasn't expecting this, but yeah, got a little sunburn. Want to get a bit after sun. All right, so they have these Skittles sours here. In the UK, they're like, it's like a light glazing. Here you guys actually have like you know what is it that's like, it covers it. It's like the little like sugary things
yeah.
where they're sour.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that in the UK. It's just like a glazing. So we're bagging. Bro, if they had more. So unfortunately, the day has come. It's time to go back to, where are we going?
LA.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you guys. We're going to LA. Yeah, we just thought we'd head out there for like a night. So funny enough, I'm meeting there. We're collabing with Graham, right?
Yep.
Graham Steven. Is it Steven? Stefan?
Yep.
Graham Stefan. So Graham Stefan, and then funny enough, my new employee Nabil, who some of you guys may have seen his work. He actually used to work for Christian Guzman. So stole him off of him. So yeah, my new employee, he's actually in LA right now for a shoot. So he starts work for me next month, sort of part-time, and then I'm flying him out to Bali, and he's staying with me for like two to 4 months, we'll see, and he'll be full-time videographer then. But he's actually in LA right now for another video shoot he's doing. So yeah, gonna meet up with him and continue on with the vlog. I started editing the vlog last night and I realized it's already like 20 minutes. So with this new segment or section, it's gonna be literally like 40 minutes. So hope you guys enjoy. Moment of truth.
Sideways. Oh, there we go.
Oh, is that? Close it up, are we good?
Yep.
Boom.
Nice little.
What's this place called again?
The Montage.
Welcome to the Montage. All right, so now we are off to, what's the place called?
Sugarfish.
Sugarfish. And Odie claims that this is the best sushi I'll ever have in my life. Now, I've had some pretty shit sushi because I actually live in London. But, I mean, I guess it's time to find out. Ooh. Ooh. Who the hell ordered that? Damn.
Money.
Oh. Yeah. I wonder what asshole owns that car.
It's like real sushi, like traditional.
Alright.
Price?
I'm gonna give that. It was $55 per head, which is like 40 pounds, which is pretty cheap, honestly.
It's pretty cheap for what you get, honestly.
I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 9. What do
I
you
give it a 10.
10.
There's no wait. It's super accessible. Food is top notch, and then the price, I mean, it's great value. It's like half the price of Nobu.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, but like Nobu's like ridiculous. So LA is definitely a vibe, but I was expecting to come here and everyone's just like shitting out like gold flakes. But yeah, I think in terms of like wealth, it's funny, we were even on Rodeo Drive. If any of you guys know London, like Rodeo Drive compared to Knightsbridge, whew, Knightsbridge absolutely just kills Rodeo Drive. Like, dude, bro, you'll see when you come to London. You'll see when you come to London. But yeah, I think maybe I'll move to LA sometime in the next 10 years. And then like after a year, just get absolutely like jaded and fucking tired and sick of it. Then like move back to London or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely a vibe here. Like it's cool to see, considering like how many vloggers channels I've seen this place on. Yeah.
Marine blue.
All right, so we're looking at cop that one right there, except if they have it in black. All right, copping it. It's around 3,800. I actually went to go see it in San Diego. I was about to pick it up, and then they said 3,800 with tax, because in London they give the price including VAT, so it's a bit different here. And they were like 3,800, and I saw in the airport for like 1,800 pounds, and here was 3,800, and in London was 1,800. I'm like, shit, I'm coming back to LA in like 2 weeks. I might as well just cop it then. But whatever.
When in Rome.
When in Rome. All right, so cop the bag. The actual bag the bag comes in is like obnoxiously big. Like it's actually pretty funny. But yeah, cop the all black. I forget what that pattern is, but like, you know, most people when they see that Louis Vuitton pattern, like most people honestly don't even know that's Louis Vuitton, which I kind of like. Like I mean, I guess you could say the Rolex, the Cartier. I guess that's not really like low key, but I like to think I'm pretty low key. Like I don't really do any like designer brands. Very like out. I'm not very like out there with the designer brands. A bit with the jewelry, I guess you could say. So yeah, this bag it'll last a lifetime. That's how I justify it to myself. All right, let me show you guys what I copped. All right, let's see. How do we do this? Okay. Oh crap. Okay, let me put this down. Oh, dude, this is a box and a half. All right, so there we go. All right. Ooh, there you go.
That
clean, classy, London style.
Hey, there you go.
All right, guys. So this is it. This is a LV. I don't know what style of backpack this is, but yeah. What I like about this backpack is it's pretty low key. Like, you know, Louis Vuitton. It was between this one and Louis Vuitton also has sort of like the black checkered print as well. So I like this one just because, you know, it's a bit low key. I don't actually remember what this print is called, but look, to be honest, like, you know, I'm mainly gonna be using this backpack for travel. Yeah, I'm mainly gonna be using this thing for travel and stuff like that. But you know, apart, like on the backpack, like this is the only sign, the sign that this is LV. In terms of this print, it's pretty low key, which I like. For traveling, this size is perfect. You know, I do a lot of traveling. I go abroad. you know, for 2-3 day trainings for my clients. You know, this actually right now, you know, funnily enough, it does not feel like it at all, but this is a business trip. You know, this is a business trip here with Odie, and the next, you know, I have I'm back in LA in 2 weeks. That's a business trip, and then I'm going to Marbella. That's like a work business trip with one of my old business partners and mentors. And then after that, I'm in New York. That's a business trip as well. So yeah, this thing just for airplanes and stuff like that works well. Plus, honestly, I can just throw all my gym shit in here. I know, you know, with this sort of stuff, like this generally does last you years and years and years. And yeah, I don't really mind when spending a good amount of money when it comes to this stuff. Also, so the thing is, you know, everyone has like a different passion. Like Odie, for example, like he has a fucking Lamborghini, he has a Porsche, and you know, like he decks out like his Lamborghini and Porsche each with like he's about to get like CarPlay or something, which is like each is like 6 or 8K or something like that. So he's about to spend like 15K on like Bluetooth like audio or something like that, and he's like about to put like another like subwoofer in his like Lambo. Like the guy like decks out his stuff because cars is what he's passionate about. For me personally, like, you know, I'm actually just really passionate about fashion. You know, I'm really passionate about fashion. So for example, this, you know, this Rolex I have, for most people Rolex is like a flex thing. For me, it's just like I really just appreciate the craftsmanship that goes into these, and I just love the fashion behind it. And also, you know, this Rolex costs around like 15 grand. I never actually put it out there because I like to be quite low key about things. But I also have these 2 Cartier bands. These together are around another in pounds. It was around 13,000 pounds. So that's like $18,000 or something like that. So, you know, I got you know, a fair amount of jewelry in terms of you know how much it costs and stuff like that, because you know, fashion just kind of makes me happy. Like fashion is my thing. I don't own any cars. I live in London. I've thought about it, and I'm just like, you know, if I got a car, utility wise, it's not going to do anything for me because it would be faster just to take an Uber. So really, if I got a car, it would just be a flex thing. Like it would be more for other people rather than myself at this current point, you know, where I'm at right now. Whereas the jewelry, like for me, it's just like, it just makes me happy. Like jewelry's fashion to me, you know. And this is just, you know, this is just another aspect of fashion. You know, your backpack, your sort of like your travel gear, your wallet, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the purchase. These things last forever, and fashion is what I'm passionate about. Clothing line coming soon, by the way. A lot of you guys ask about that. Odie's impressed by my you didn't know I was a good photographer, videographer,
No, I didn't know
you?
you were a videographer. Yeah.
No. Did you think someone did my, like, do you think I had like a videographer or photographer who managed all my stuff? No. All me, all me. Well, now we are actually off to see Graham Stephan. Graham Stephan. Yeah, he's downstairs in the lobby, and yeah, it's cool. Got to meet Odie, obviously, Kevin, now Graham. Yeah, all these guys I see on YouTube. Now I get to finally meet in the flesh. I feel so isolated out in London, but now that we're in the mix of things, it's finally time. There he is.
Hey.
What up?
So we're actually about to shoot a YouTube video. Hey, you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves? Graham.
Yo, my name is Graham. Graham Stephan, like and subscribe. Getting the right shot here.
Pretty simple.
I'm Matt Loberstein. I do Amazon FBA and have a YouTube channel. You want to do it for mine as well?
And
Who are you?
very, very similar setup.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, I'm about to pack my crap and head back over to London. I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update at the end of this video. So first of all, the point of this trip, which was, you know, our JV, a little bit of context. We ended up getting around 5,000 clicks in like 5 days. 5,000 clicks. Our registration rate was, I think, 45%. Our attendance rate was around 73, 74%. So those numbers stayed true. The only one that didn't stay true was our conversion rate, which right now is at around like 1.5, 1.8%. Now that said, we've set up a bunch of retargeting ads, and today is Friday, midday Friday, and the promotion ends in another 2.5 days. And that said, we know that people usually get paid on the second Friday, beginning of the month and then second Friday of the month. So people are getting paid today. The money should be in their banks by tomorrow, and then that should give them some spending money over this weekend. So that was the business trip. It was a good one. We met a bunch of people. I think that style of like JV or affiliate promotion, you've never done something like that before, where we hit them on Facebook, we hit them on Google. All in all, it was really good. And I know your style of affiliate marketing is, let's make this thing make $1,000 a day for the next year. Yeah. Like you don't. I know you don't care if it does 100K in a week. You'd rather it do $1,000 a day, but for like a year, 2 years.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's put in the framework to make sure that happens. Now, one thing I actually just want to end off with is, on this trip, you saw Odie with his Lamborghini, his Porsche. You saw stay at the Montage, which is like $800 a night.
Yeah,
roughly
around there.
Roughly $800 a night. You saw me pick up a $4,000 bag. You saw like all this cool glamorous shit. But what you didn't see is, and it was really cool, we actually went to Mastro's last night with one of his high school friends, and I asked one of his high school friends, what was Odie like growing up? And his name's Kit. Kit said, I just knew it was going to be successful. And I thought that was quite interesting. I'm like, how did you know? And he's like, well, when Odie was in college, everyone else would be going out having fun in the summer, and Odie would have to tell him, and Odie had to tell him, he was like, guys, I got to make this website. And he'd just lock himself in his room, and for 5-6 months he'd figure out, and this was just when he was starting affiliate marketing, he's like, before I can even market these products, how do I even create a fucking website? Yeah. Now, obviously, that was 5-6 years ago. It's a lot easier these days, but and it's just like, and the funny thing Kit said was the like, and then the people will be like, oh, you think you're better than me, and it really just shows like either you I think everyone has an option. You either cash in now and get a bit of a benefit, or just you hold off that pleasure and hold off cashing in, whether that be buying that thing you want or going out clubbing with your friends or whatever it may be. So my point is, you guys know I love this concept of private victories versus public victories, and you guys go crazy whenever I talk about it. You don't really see the private victories, and I think that's a bit of a shame, because it gives you a very distorted view of what it actually takes to get to this place. You get a very distorted view of maybe, for example, Odie or myself, where you're like, oh, okay, it's cool. Like, they just ride around in Lambos and like go to the most expensive hotel in LA and do like all this shit. And that is what it is. It's a distorted view. So I just want you to understand that, like, well, first of all, one thing I was going to ask you is like, what is, for someone who's in that position, some of you guys watching may already be 25, 30, 35 established. For someone who's watching and he's just getting started, and he's got those temptations, like what is one attribute that, like, if you see in someone, you just, in the same way Kit said he knew with you, you just kind of know that they're going to be successful?
Honestly, if you can have a threshold for delayed gratification, even in younger children, people who have delayed gratification, where they can put in the work and not see the immediate benefit up front, then you're gonna have some, rewards in the long term. So for me, like back in college, there was a lot of delayed gratification, where it was like, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice now so that I can live the way I want to live in the future. And that's all it came down to. So it's just putting in the work. And even when I wasn't making money, even when I wasn't getting paid, and I wasn't driving Lamborghinis, and I wasn't enjoying all the luxuries in life that I knew that, I would eventually have, I just always looked at the long term and what, one day that I was working towards, and obviously we're kind of living it today. So it's just kind of crazy, because I didn't pick up a camera back when I was sort of like on the come up. You know what I mean? And so the cool thing these days is everybody, like Iman, for example, you're 18 and you're already like documenting the entire process.
I mean, the cool thing with me, and people mention this, is like I have videos when I'm 15, and I'm just like, I'm just talking about like what books I'm reading, and then like I just convinced my friends' parents to, I just convinced them to like let me personal train them for like $15 an hour. So and I guess that's kind of the shame when I was talking about, like, if you had seen Odie like when he was younger, like you'd understand. Or like even people ask me, they're like, why don't you do daily vlogs? It's like I wake up at 5:30, I go straight to the gym with my personal trainer, I come home, I meditate, I get to work, and that's my day. Like I get to work and then I stop at maybe like 1, I stop at 1 for lunch, and then I don't really stop work until like 6, 7. You know, and it's like even from like 8 o'clock until 1 o'clock, like my phone's turned off, like there's no way to communicate with me. So it'd be the most boring vlog on earth.
Yeah.
But like people don't see that because it's just like it's hard to document that, and people really to internalize it. So for you, you say it's delaying gratification.
Yeah.
I would have to agree, and I'd say for me it'd be just sacrifice, because I think people need to be told more that like you can have whatever you want, you just can't have everything you want, right? Because people want to be able to go party, go hit the club and party like the Migos, but then also have a thriving business and have their health on point. People want like all this stuff. You have to sacrifice things, and even with Odie, like even Odie and myself, like for years we sacrificed not really social. Like I can't remember. There was a point, like a 2-year point, where like I didn't know what the fuck a coffee catch up meant. Like what does it mean like catch up for coffee? And I wouldn't see my friends, and I lost a lot of friends because I would see my friends maybe every 3-6 months. And I just remember even when I was like 15, and all my friends would go out for lunch, and you know, I was getting like 3-4 hours of sleep, not because I recommended, but because I was in school, because I had to be. And then at night I was trying to figure out, you know, videography, content creation, and try to get some clients. You know, I've always been a fan of the services business model. And I was getting like 3-4 hours sleep. So the only time I really had to meditate was in my lunch break. So I would go upstairs to the top floor of my school. I remember it so vividly. The top floor at lunch, no one would ever come in. I'd lock myself into a stall and I just meditate for 30 minutes. And then I'd go into my library and I'd read for 20 minutes. And it's like, but like no one understands that, you know. So really what I just the picture I want to portray here is when you see people on social media, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it may be, and you see this sort of lifestyle, just understand that if they're just living only in that lifestyle, it's going to end very, very quickly. You know, what we're experiencing today, it's not a byproduct of what we did this weekend. It's not a byproduct of this JV, or it's not a byproduct of me signing 2 new clients last month. It's what we did a year ago. What you're experiencing now, the reality you're experiencing now, is quite literally a byproduct and a manifestation of the actions you took a year ago. And your current actions are a prelude and a predecessor to what you're gonna experience in a year. So, you know, I have to agree with Odie on that one. For me, it's sacrifice and long-term thinking and delayed gratification. So yeah, you're in a cool world where anything you want, you can have it. You just can't have everything you want. So I guess it's all about being wise and mature enough to understand what you really want from life. So guys, that was the vlog. I think this vlog is gonna be like 40-45 minutes, but I hope you enjoyed. I met some really cool people out here. Odie, it was a pleasure finally meeting you, dude.
Thank you, bro.
And guys, comment down below. Odie, all of Odie's stuff will be right below this video, but comment down below if you want to see Odie for a part 2, where I fly him over to London. I'm trying to bring him over in October, November. So comment, just blow it up, because like he's busy, he's got a lot going on. So like really blow it up. Otherwise, trust me, it won't happen. Because in December I go out to Bali, so there's tight margins there. So blow it up and let him know that he has to come over to London. So guys, I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.